This is a special edition of WeatherScope, comprehensive severe weather coverage from the Weather Channel.
Welcome to this RJ2 update from the Weather Channel. The first RJ is remnants of Josephine. That is the tropical storm that slammed into Florida last night about 20 hours ago and is now nearing the Jersey shore. Let's have a look at it. The radar really shows you clearly how this precipitation and storm center moving right up the coast. Now the area of low pressure off the coast of the Delmarva Peninsula, and that would be easily seen by this L on our current surface map. That is actually the remnants of Tropical Storm Josephine. Now to the north of the low, air is streaming in. The winds are just pouring in from the northeast and then north as your area of low pressure goes by, and just to the north of that area of low pressure, the Weather Channel's Rich Johnson. That's RJ number 2 standing by. Rich, it looks like a rough night around New York City and in Jersey too.
Right about that. Today was a very rainy day here on Long Island. In fact, we're here at Long Beach. The rain has, if I could say, maybe dropped off slightly. This afternoon we're looking at a fairly steady, moderate rain. We had about 1.25 inches. It's just light rain now, but the wind is really starting to pick up. I'd say we're looking at gusts around 40 miles per hour, and it's been about the past 20 minutes that the wind has really started to pick up, Dave.
Well, Rich, I just received a report from a cooperative weather observer of the National Weather Service in North Jersey. He reports a wind gust in the last half hour at Seaside Park, New Jersey, of 65 miles per hour. So apparently, as the low center rides up the coast of New Jersey, conditions will deteriorate even where you are.
Dave, we're just a little bit off to the north there, so if the low continues on its track right off the coast here, we probably will be looking at that type of winds. In fact, even a little bit farther up the road, maybe up to Providence or Boston, they could be looking at a similar situation maybe by the early hours of the morning.
That's right. This low pressure area could just clip Cape Cod, and there could be hurricane force wind gusts up there. Rich, good job out there. We'll be checking back with you later on, and hopefully conditions will be improving. I think they will tremendously later on tonight around New York City and Long Island. Sure. Let's take a look at this storm. Here we are. 24 hours ago, it was down there near Florida, and watch it just zip off to the northeast. Wow, it was a tropical storm at 70 mile per hour winds as it made landfall right up here in northwest Florida. Now it's been just zipping off toward the north-northeast at about 40 miles per hour. Now I'll tell you what, you didn't want to be in the path of this area of low pressure. There have been reports of tornadoes on I-95 down here in Volusia County in northeastern Florida. That was yesterday. Also, some wind damage in Myrtle Beach, along with some major flooding. In North Carolina, at Camp Lejeune, a tornado apparently picked up a Ford Bronco and sent it down the road a half a block before depositing it. And you can see the winds there here in North Carolina today, just driving the rain. Now the rain has ended here in North Carolina, fortunately. And further north in Norfolk, Virginia, 3.06 inches of rain. And look at the flooding that was left by the remnants of Tropical Storm Josephine. Tonight, coastal flood warnings are in effect. Virginia Beach, right up the coast to Sandy Hook, with that area of low pressure sitting just offshore. If you're to the north of that, winds very strong. And yes, on the North Jersey coast, north-northeast winds gusting to 65 miles per hour. The center of the circulation in here somewhere. Heavy rain fanning out. Philadelphia with almost 1 inch of rain. As Rich said, over 1 inch of rain in New York City. It appears as if the worst is over, but the worst is just about here. The rain has begun in Boston. Kind of hard to see behind all that green, but earlier today it was dry. Now the rain is moving toward the north, and you are going to be in it. And then later on tonight, late tonight, as that area of low pressure crosses very close to the Cape and the islands, the winds and seas will get choppy, and the rain will continue very heavily. Well, there you have it. The story of RJ, the remnants of Tropical Storm Josephine. Of course, that's not the only weather story across the country. It continues very hot and sunny in the west. With that, in your forecast, Here's Christine Abernathy.
Okay, thanks a lot, Dave.
Tonight, and a little bit of fog